Folks just come here, Athletics Palace is shut. They have the legal notice up there as well. And so far for social at non-gatherings in social space, Piccadilly Gardens is even, folks. I've just been through. Absolutely loads of people out there, no one listening, it's still spreading the coronavirus. Not helping out at all. Stupid people. But good news is though, I've just been past, well, I still say the word seen even though I'm fully blind. People handing out food and drinks out of their own time to the homeless people. That's the true people who I feel sorry for in times like this, is the elderly, the vulnerable, the disabled people and the true homeless people. That's who I feel sorry for at times like this. The true untruthful who've got nowhere to live, nowhere to sleep, out on these streets, with nowhere up and to get proper food from or anything. And but there'll be more coming up shortly. I'd just like to say happy Mother's Day to everyone, to all the mothers out there. And Bar Pop here is shut as well, licensing, all quiet down here. But over at Piccadilly Gardens, instead of social spaceness, everyone thinks it's a social gathering, and has point blank refused to take advice and stay away, folks. And it's just mad how people are not covering up, staying away, and just refusing. But hey ho, it's quite zombie dead like in Manchester. There'll be a couple more. There'll be 2 vids coming up tonight, a minimum of 2 anyway tonight for you. So just start vlogging for you, so while the weather's nice, get out and about while we can. More coming up, stay tuned. Let's just say, back in the town hall, and the statue here of Emily Pankhurst has a mask on and giving out tissues. The lifestyle statue of Emily Pankhurst, who protested for women's freedom, is here. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Like I said to all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. But people still don't take advice on social spaceness, folks. They think it's a social gathering instead of social spaceness. Still not covering up with gloves or all that. But it is pretty quiet for the Sunday, but still not as quiet as it should be, considering we're on the start of lockdown. But hey ho, this is Manchester. Hope you're all having a good day, especially to all the mothers out there. And we're just doing some street photography. Just sort of walk around, folks, doing some street photography, seeing what's out and about. Beautiful guy here on a saxophone.
Thank you.
Nice to have a person out saxing, folks. So. Excuse me, I use technology and apps. Right, well, I do apologise, right, for being sharp. It's just that I've had people constantly having a go at me. I use apps because I've got my earpiece in here. It's connected through the Canon app, okay. And my GoPro here as well is connected to my phone through the phone apps. And in all Android phones, in the settings, under accessibility, it's called TalkBack. Yeah. On iPhone, it's called VoiceOver. And it's basically like Siri and Alexa.
And it explains to you what's happening.
It tells you everything. Like if I was to use this, it'll say face detected.
Yeah, yeah.
But what I do a lot, I set up my camera before. I do a couple of test shots using the app where I've got to use the app to press the button on my phone. Then once it's set up for the light condition, then I'll just point and shoot.
And then because what you're doing.
Yeah, through Premiere. It's because.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's alright. It's just that I've had dickheads up there before, mate. But I'm a YouTuber as well. I'm on Instagram and YouTube. I do all vlogging.
What's your channel called?
It's Blind Explorer 2226.
Yeah. I'll have you all up.
Yeah. Well, that was turned out to be quite nice. Instead, I thought the person was being a bit discriminatory at first, but turns out the person was actually being nice and asking questions for once. So that turned out to be nice. And just here we've got some skaters, folks. Got some photos of them. Yeah, so it actually turned out to be quite nice, folks. He was actually asking questions of how can I do stuff with being blind. So I explained of how I take photos with being blind. And he was very understanding. I think I'll probably end up there with a new subscriber. It's just that before in Piccadilly Gardens, they had a couple of the young, immature, small-minded idiots. Who can't understand the logic of 21st century technology. I think they still live in a cave, you know, with stone tools, like most of these imbeciles do. But he was quite nice. He listened, he understood. I explained about the apps, and that was quite nice. That's the first time I've actually had someone actually ask properly, a young person ask me properly of how I do stuff with being blind. And as you heard there, folks, I did apologise because I was a bit sharp at first, but that was because I've just had problems in Piccadilly Gardens with dickheads starting on me. And I will call them dickheads, so sorry about the language there, folks, but they are immature little brats who are uneducated and small-minded, who think everyone lives in a cave, but they can sit at home going, oh, hello Alexa, turn on the lights, Alexa, put on the radio, Siri, what is the weather today? They're that immature, can't work out the logics of that. But when people actually come up to me and ask me questions and that, I'm willing to stand there and explain, and if they want, I can even show them how these apps and this technology works. Like I explained to the young lad then about it all, I did apologise, I explained about the situation and stuff, and he was very understanding of it all, and he said no problems and that, and he was on it and he found it amazing. So probably have a new subscriber there, just passing Prep. As you can see, Prep is dead. But that was quite an interesting meet. Prep shut down, McDonald's is dead, Prep shut, it says takeaway only, but they're not even open for bloody takeaway, they're dead. The roads that are dead are not even using the bloody traffic lights, folks. It's absolutely crazy, Dad. Yeah, McDonald's is takeaway orders only. But McDonald's is dead. And that was quite a nice experience of a young person actually asking and not being discriminatory towards me. Because normally I discriminate people all the time who are small-minded and can't get their head round of how a blind person can use technology. And that, folks. But hey ho, more coming up, share the love. We're just down here, down on First Street here. Just out, it's still quite busy around there actually. It's dead but busy, people are just keeping the distances and stuff. Yeah, just got a photo of the sun bouncing off the building. Okay. Yeah, so I just started vlogging, doing a bit of vlogs for you. This is where the ice ring is, the small ice ring is at, on Christmas, or when the Christmas markets are on, folks. We're just going to head on down to Castlefield now. I'll walk along the canal. And see what's happening down there. As you can see, it's pretty dead, but quite a lot of people out still enjoying the nice weather. But it's the start of the lockdown, but people are not just buying it. Quite a lot of people are ignoring the start of the lockdown. But it's got an alright day though today. Having a nice chill walk now down to Castlefield, folks. Join us in Castlefield in a minute or two. But Sainsbury's is pretty stocked, as you can see. The Sainsbury's is pretty stocked up. Yep, folks, we're just there now on Castlefield area. Just out and about on Castlefield, folks. Now, restaurant here is dead, shut down as well. Then everywhere's dead. So I thought I'd give you a little tour of Castlefield as well. There you go, temporarily closed. That's the Duke's 92 shot. And now I'm going to try and get a little social space, as you call it, as they call it, social distancing space, more than 2 meters away from people. I know a little hidey old spot where we're going to try and get to, so you can come on that journey with us. And the Albert Shed's dead, everywhere's dead, folks. There'll be 3 vlogs coming up tonight, 3 vlogs tonight. This may involve a bit of parkour to get to where I'm going to. There we go, folks. This is what I want to get to down here. I know the gate's actually open. Sweet. That was easier than I thought it was, folks. They put mesh all the way around the bank in here to stop the geese. Or to attempt to stop the geese anyway, folks. And they put mesh on the bottom, as I know about. I'll show you where we're going, folks. We've got our own social space just here. Just in there, folks, there's like a little bee got in the window just there. I see beautiful, folks, down here. social space, we've got our own. So peace and love from the Blind Explorer 2226. Go and follow me on Instagram and YouTube at Blind Explorer 2226, folks. Go and share the love. Follow me on Instagram and YouTube, Blind Explorer 2226, folks. Happy Mother's Day. Have a good one. Peace and love. Well, folks, just doing me outro here now with the geese. Go and follow me on Instagram and YouTube at Blind Explorer 2226, folks. Go and follow me on Instagram and YouTube at Blind Explorer 2226. Instagram for my short vlogs, YouTube for my big vlogs, Instagram for my photo work as well, I do. So go and share the love. Go and follow me on Instagram and YouTube at Blind Explorer 2226. That's Blind Explorer 2226, folks. Peace and love.